Just after last night's effort, what sort of Liverpool do you think you'll meet? One that's sort of euphoric after such a comeback victory, or one that's perhaps a bit spent after all the effort they put in to get back into that game?
I think possibly we'll see a different team. I think they might rotate their side. They've got some big games to come, but I think we'll anticipate a hard-working, full of energy Liverpool team. You can't predict them too much. We have to focus on what we're going to do.
You started the season with the target of staying in the Premier League. You've reached that magical 40 points that everyone talks about now, with 5 games to spare. Can you allow yourself to just sit back, look at the season, and just take some pride and some pleasure in what you've achieved?
No. There's no time in this league for that. Every game is of huge importance, regardless of what your individual targets are at the start of the season. I said after the Aston Villa game, I'm not going to say we're safe. We've still got 5 games to play. Some big games for the football club, some great games against the teams that are the bigger names in the division, so we want to do ourselves proud.
You say you're not safe, but people do always look at this 40-point mark, and there's a reasonable gap you've got now there. How do you go about this last 5 games, telling your players again and again we're not safe, and letting them think that so they don't even subconsciously ease off a little bit?
I think that's wasted, really, to say that, because the media are so forceful these days that the players will have read that, you know, we're safe, etc., etc. I think the main thing for me is to make sure we focus on our performance, and I want us to give our very best and to make sure that we give our supporters what we want. When we look back at the Tottenham game and the Manchester City game, we weren't happy with how we played, and I think we've got to use those as reminders that we've got to be at our best level, especially against the best sides.